Hey everybody, who's your Jedi here with another review for you. This time I'm talking episode 15 of season 2 of Supergirl called Exodus. And well, there are definitely some good things going on in this episode. I mean, there's definitely plenty of action and whatnot. Ugh, jeez, excuse me. There's also some stuff that I was just really not that wild about. And, since that's the core of it, let's just get right into it. And most of that stuff is what's going on with Alex. And while I get that she's an emotionally a super tough place, just what's going on with her this episode? It's like, look, Alex, get a hold of yourself and, use some logic here. Like, I did like the twist with John testing her by looking like her dad and then doing the right thing and sidelining her. It's like, no, you can't think clearly, and clearly your love of Jeremiah is something that Cadmus can still use against you, which puts everyone in the DEO in even more danger. So yeah, John was totally right to sideline her, and I did like that. Kara didn't quite go along with kind of like help get me not fired. Now Maggie going along with this. Maggie is a little bit more on the sidelines, uninvolved third party. Yeah, Alex is her girlfriend, but still, part of being in a relationship is saying like, look, you really are not thinking clearly. You need to cool it when somebody is not thinking clearly and needs to cool it. I mean, that's called tough love, ladies and gentlemen. And sometimes it's necessary. The whole we're gonna deport the aliens and other bombs. I mean, it's certainly very topical. And I agree with the point they're making here in general. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I just wasn't feeling it. Just wasn't feeling it. And it's sort of weird when you're in that sort of situation where you can't really tell if it's just maybe you're in a weird mood that day or if there's something genuinely just not right with the episode. But that's how I feel, so there it is. Now, what was going on with Kara and Snapper was pretty interesting. Snapper is very correct in pointing out that Kara's standards of journalism are a little questionable here. Like you can't just always have one source. And he rightfully points out, for God's sake, your source can't always be Supergirl. You do want to have at least two independent sources verifying information. I mean, I remember I took a journalism class when I was in school, and I'm pretty sure that's something the teacher did mention to me. And after Snapper has the interview, I will give Kara a point. She did point out, like, no, you're really asking a leading question that has nothing to do with what's going on in this situation. And yeah, good one on that. But I like how after the interview was over, Snapper said, like, look, Supergirl spent the whole interview dancing around the truth, and as a journalist, I can't publish some, stuff that I know people are deliberately leaving out information in order to further whatever it is that they're trying, their own agenda. He's not there to be Supergirl's mouthpiece. So while it's definitely a setback for the good guys in this situation, Snapper was totally in the right in what he did. Which sort of means did lead to the whole thing of Kara deciding to go citizen journalist, and that ultimately blowing up in her face because she did use Catco resources to publish that article, and it was also a breach of her contract. I mean, not that breaking the law has previously seemed to have been a very big deal at Catco. Season 1, Cat Grant routinely doing things that would get her sued by employees for, violating numerous workplace regulations and ethical violations. But TV. So yeah, Kara getting canned. We'll see where that goes. Honestly, geez, Kara, become a blogger. Um, Plenty of people make their living doing that. Plenty of people. And then you can use Supergirl as a source all you want. Which, using your alternate identity as a source is, of course, also morally questionable, but, special circumstances, right? I mean, that's just the way it works. So the whole thing with Mon-El is kind of coming to a head, and it's going where quite a few people, including myself, pretty much guessed it would. Really interesting. Going to be very cool to see Terry Hatcher on the show. Kevin Sorbo, I was a fan of the old Hercules show back in the 90s, but Kevin Sorbo has acted like a major douchebag publicly quite a bit in recent years, so a lot of my old affection for him has worn off. But, that's neither here nor there, really. I will do my very best to just merely evaluate him on his performances in future episodes. But yeah, I just could not let that go unremarked. Let's see, what else? Wynn and Lyra, that's cute. It's a little bit of lightness that I think is desperately needed in an episode as dark as this. Also, we get to see Jimmy again, and Guardian gets to have a nice moment, which is cool. Jimmy's been pushed a little bit too much to the side lately, and I think the show needs to let him back in the center of the action some more. So that's it, guys. I'm going to call it here. I do apologize for the delay in getting this up. It's just I got hit with a really important project out of the blue at work this week, and I had to devote, basically drop everything to deal with it, and still do all of my normal work as well. So anyway, I'm going to call it here. As always, please comment, rate, subscribe. Of course, you can follow me on Twitter at Hoosier Jedi, and you can also join me on Tumblr at Jedi Reviewer. Until next time, take care.